And then she say, I'm here for Greg Abbott, a door knocker at my front door for Greg Abbott. Never had that before at any time in my life. And she stood there and we were talking, we engaged in some conversation. And I said, as a matter of fact, I know what I told her first. I said, you might want to go ahead and move on because I'm not going to engage in conversation with you about Greg Abbott. I said, because that's not who I'm voting for. I'm still waiting on Pastor to come in. I said, that's not who I'm voting for. And she still didn't engage. She kept on talking. And I just looked at her. I said, let me ask you a question. I said, who are you voting for? She said, I really haven't made up my mind yet. I really don't know which way I'm going. But I said, well, why are you out here soliciting for Greg Abbott? She said, well, they pay good. I said, yeah, I guess they do. I said, can I ask you a question? I said, I don't want to get in your business. I said, I just want to ask you a question. I said, how much are they paying you to do this? She said, I'm making $22 an hour. I said, what? I said, $22 an hour. She said, yeah. It just kind of blew me away.